My name is Rhapsody, and welcome back to Slay the Spire. We're going to be continuing with the Disciple. Okay, so I've read a lot of the comments about, okay, what am I missing with this character? Apparently, a lot of the self-retaining cards are almost auto-takes. So I'll treat them as such. Pick up 3 curses. Alright, let's pick up our first curse here. Can remove it instantly if I'm inclined. And in fact, I think I will. Also, pattern shift getting upgraded is apparently the first thing that we need to do. So I'll take that on board as well. Play the defend, and then a single strike, and we're all good for the next turn. Lovely. Regen potion, as well as blue shift, self-retaining. This is also self-retaining. Gain 1 strength, dex, or artifact, or retain for each enemy based on its intent. I'll take that one first, I think. Dentures. Whenever you play a power, add a copy of it to your discard pile 50% of the time. We could try and stack a power deck here. Take the Lock Tornado here, because that also draws powers from our deck, and we're also incentivized to pick that up because it's going to give us money. Alright. Also remove the shame, and now I'm just looking to basically take every power that I see, I think. So this would give us a dex and an artifact this turn. Then this turn it's going to be dex and an artifact. Okay. Retain that for another turn. Thank you. For each enemy. Okay, so it's only a single point of strength at the moment. It's pretty weak. I think I should be trading it in for a strength and a dex when that's on offer. Oh! Obviously, a misplay in terms of ordering there. Forgot that the enemy was defending themselves that turn. Got a lot of these tornadoes. We're going to want like a lot of 0-cost attacks in our deck. Pretty good defense. 0-cost, sorry, skills. Skills, powers. Powers, it's powers that I mean. Alright. I think we'll just take exocoding, which I think is actually quite powerful. You only get 1 strength on the other turns when we play this analog. There's also no reason to play it this turn. We don't have any self-debuffs in this deck. So we may as well wait until it's 0 for just a point of strength. Great. Retain another strike. Come on, and that's not even close to lethal. That's okay, though. Not going to have it this turn either. Yeah, definitely need more damage in the deck. Got the lethal at least. Locked Warpaint. Eternal loaded anchor. Definitely. Extremely definitely. Oh, yes! You come across a seemingly abandoned bird's nest, feeling the need to depopulate the spire of the creatures. You look into it and find something unexpected, a strange egg that does not belong within it. It emits a stinging cold from the ice jutting outwards. We take a frozen egg as well as the curse of injury. A strange egg that does not... Yep, we've seen that. You want it. It could prove useful on your journey, but you hear the angry parents screech in the distance. So we'll take that. That's also another curse for us. Great pickups. Get that analog upgraded because it is like the primary source of our damage at this point. Kunai, every time we play 3 attacks in a single go, gain 1 dex. And if that sounded like a sentence, I'm kind of surprised. 2 strength, 2 artifact this turn. It's actually pretty good. Analog is already reduced to 1 cost. How? It's only retained for 1 turn. Well, not going to look a gift horse in the mouth on this one. I will just take my blessings, thank you. So what is happening with his analog? No, it wasn't reduced in cost 2 times this time. It's okay, because we should just have lethal here. Pumped him. Locked Warpaint. Upon pickup, upgrade. See, the thing is, I don't want multiple copies of Warpaint in my deck. So the dentures, whenever you play a power, add a copy of it to your discard pile 50% of the time. It's actually really bad with the locked Warpaint here, so I'll ignore that. Fallback. Gain 2 energy. Launches into Spring Forward, or rather switches into Spring Forward, which is innate, draw 2 cards, switches from fallback. If I could see, if I upgrade this, so we get 3 energy there, that's actually pretty good. 3 energy for 0. Yeah. And getting Spring Forward, which I imagine would be draw 3 cards in our opening hand. Yeah, I actually want that. Sword of Legend. Upon entering a rest site, heal 3 HP for every monster room you entered since you picked this up or the last rest site you've entered. Okay. Sounds good. Locked Anchor, already upgraded. Obviously incredible. Take that and move on. Just going to gain my 2 strength this turn. Thank you. Ugh. Okay. Fallback has become Spring Forwards. Don't want to change the enemy's intent here because then they just immediately escape. Oh, I hate this. We haven't got aggression. I just have to give you a lot of my money here. If I pattern shift them there, they just disappear instantly. I've tried it before. Okay. Paper Twirtle applies 3 slow to all enemies at the start of your turn. Also, locked plans retain 2 additional cards each turn. We'll take Locked Twirtle. It's cheaper. We can play it more regularly. Locked Medicine. No, not actually good for our deck, so I'm glad that we miss it here. Headsman's Axe. Whenever you reduce a non-boss enemy below 10% of their HP with an attack, kill them. 2 AM Donut. If you play no attacks, at the end of your turn, gain 1 strength up to 4 times the combat. That would be incredible for us. Cauldron would obviously be garbage. I'm going to start drinking here. So Analog should just be incredible in this fight, right? Yeah, 4 strength and 4 artifact. That's pretty good. Make you attack more this turn, because I'm just going to full defend anyway. Six artifact, 2 decks. Well, we don't actually get hit with things that require us to play, or require us to have artifacts, so I think we hold on until the enemies are attacking enough. Yeah. Analog, 6 strength, 4 artifacts. Yeah, pretty good. Just thinking, you know, relatively good. Let's change an intent here just to make sure that we don't take too much damage. How many relics can I have up at any one time? Because that's going to become relevant to us really quickly. Come on. Also just not defending as much on these turns as I really hoped we would have. Alright. So, Auto Hammer, every time you play 3 skills in a single turn, enhance a random card in your hand, as well as another locked Twirtle. Probably no. We don't need that many locked Twirtles. Just the one, and the possibility of getting an extra one is fine enough for us. Just gonna get that strength this turn, actually. Okay, the frontliner, we will skip their ability to buff themselves and set up to kill the backliner this turn, making this a very easy turn for us. Followed by Furious Lethal. Power Potion. Another analog? Yeah, I think they're really good. Go here just to make sure that I can upgrade the analog. Okay. See how well this does. Two locked anchors that turn, as well as just a single defend. Ooh, yes. Do I analog just for the strength? Yeah. Locked Twirtle. Let's defend twice. I guess I'll fall back and then just strike as well. Alright, let's Power Potion for something else here. Medical Kit Replica. Great, that'll start burning those burns. Instead of drawing from your hand, choose 5 cards from your draw pile. No, I'm going to want Locked Thread. The defense is more important to us. And the Locked Thread blows itself up relatively soon, so it's not too laborious to carry around for a little bit. Getting the enemy to do that giant attack this turn seems like a bad idea. I can just pattern shift them straight past it. I don't want any more locked tornadoes, but they just keep spawning. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it is 10 is the maximum limit. Good. Finally, I know what the limit is. It's incredibly important for us. And this is going to make it real easy kill. I'll take that 2 decks. God, we just need attacks. Just put more aggression in our deck. We can pattern shift them past this attack at the very least. We don't even need to is the thing. We've just got so much plated armor from the... Can't remember the name of it. Where is it? From the locked thread. Alright, there goes the Hexaghost. And Locked Lightning. Choose a skill card from your deck. No. Locked Calendar. I guess I take it. Ugh, I'm not super into that. We do have self-retaining and things like that, so the Runic Obelisk is difficult, because not only do I have the ability to retain other cards with the second hand, but we have things that retain other cards for us. The self-retaining ones in particular. But I also think I need the extra energy. And taking the smartphone this early is just going to result in me diluting the deck and not getting everything that I really want. Not having the deck as kind of focused as I would have liked. Or just having very little max HP. So, take the Runic Obelisk. Go to the city again here. Okay. Kind of want to visit as many shops as possible. Those shops have pre-upgraded powers in them. Sure. Just gain some decks here. We want to retain the analog for another turn, I think. No, we pattern shift the enemy, then we analog. Hey, there we go. That's exactly what we were looking for there. So in this position, the Paper Twirtle is helping us remove the artifact from the enemy. And we're building our strength safely. Alright, yeah, this is all perfect. I'll take the Locked Medicine. Whenever you draw a status or a curse card, exhausted. And draw a card. Yeah, but I only want one of those in the entire deck is the thing. So when it gets copied by... Yeah, I'll take this. Got another curse. Neat. Infinite Blow! Yeah, I could just take that and instantly win, but this is going to be my first win with this character. I'm not going to do that. Let's take Snecko. Not going to shift an enemy's intent here. I don't want to buff an enemy. Pretty much just waiting on the calendar at this point. So downgrades by 7 damage, downgrades by 3. There we go. One more turn until the calendar blows up. Yay, we got 3 random cantrips there. Ooh, boy howdy, finally. Yay, we got that. Ouch. Extremely ouch. 3 birds for a random relic. We got the empty skull. Huh. Funny thing to get there. Whenever you play the last remaining card in your hand, shuffle an inspiration into your draw pile from the aspiration mod, as well as another locked anchor. Another locked anchor, 2 for 1. Oh, yeah. Our defense just got really good. Crunch time. Shatter the newest replica. Deal 5 damage for each turn on the countdown timer. The newest replica will always have a relatively low countdown timer for us, so we don't want to do that. Let's get the amnesia out of the deck first. Alright. I don't know how well this will go against elites. Ooh, we got a second lock calendar there. Really good. Didn't even get a second bottle tornado. Great. We don't want a second bottle tornado. We won't play the first lock to medicine because we don't need 2 of them. Replicate 3 random relics and retain. Replicate 3 random relics and retain 3 cards this turn. Wild. So we got Warpaint and 2 more banks. I can't even change the intents of these enemies. Ouch. But it's good to know that Snecko actually has a workable version for this character. Great. Then we'll retain the defend. Let's upgrade the 0 cost defend, I guess. Gotta get some strength up there. Let's upgrade the fallback so now I can actually see the effects it has. I play the Ray of Frost first for what turns out to be no good reason. Retain 1 card as its upgrade. Okay. Really thought it would have been something more interesting, but retain 1 card is fine, I guess. Get an inspiration to our draw pile, and just easy kill. Get the Moorbank replica pickups there. Lovely. Probably no more of those. Take on an elite. Ooh, okay. Didn't get an extra locked calendar there, which is a bit rough. So I want a turn where they're all attacking. And to have both of my analogs up already. The 6th attack is pretty good. I'll take that. Okay. Let's go... Locked Anchor. The other, like, they're ethereal, so if I want them in the deck, I have to play them. The thing is, I need a way to break all of those anchors eventually. Just some way. Crunch time isn't a great way to do it because it only hits the newest ones, so it hits the ones that aren't built up yet. So while it destroys them, it doesn't really accomplish anything for me while doing so. Interesting. So I got 2 stacks of haste? No, retain once for that. Neat. Retain does not go past ethereal, though. And now we can just murder the louse. More bank, alright. Blood Vial Replica, heals 3 HP every turn, and it shatters after 3 turns. Sure. That's going to be a great way for me to heal a ridiculous amount. This when it's upgraded, it lets me choose, right? Choose a power deck from the cards to draw, rather. We probably want Lock Tornado upgraded. Okay, we get a second locked calendar. That's nice. That's nice. I can change the enemy's intent this turn. And that would just lose 60 strength from me to do so. Not too important to do earlier rather than later. Gonna need a lot of these analogs giving us a lot of strength. Should have played that anchor. Thing is, I just don't want to have too many anchors in the deck, but I think it's really important that I play most of them anyway. Okay, the bell has tolled. 21 incoming damage. Hand's obviously full. Locked Blood getting an extra replica is just incredible for us, though. It's fine. Just taking my time, building up my strength. We do get an extra copy of Locked Calendar. Lovely to see. Take that extra anchor, thank you. Nothing I can do on the pattern shift, though. Come on. The fact that this deck has no attacks, so... It's so painful. Okay. Yep, I'll take a bunch of damage there. That's fine. Get another Locked Blood. At the very least, we're healing while we're doing all of this. I'd love to have fit another replica. Oh, well. So we'll get 2 analog out there. Can't even really switch the enemy to the next turn. The incoming damage is really severe here. It's okay, I can change the enemy to the next turn. Huge. It's absolutely monumental for us. Actually managed to kill that enemy. I am surprised as hell. Whenever you have no caster in your hand during a turn, draw a card as well as Oracle Form pre-upgraded. Choose 6 cards from your draw pile instead of drawing a hand. I don't know if I want that. Especially because I would get another copy of it from the dentures. Yeah, I don't want that. Not really. Cautious piece. If you play 3 skills, 3 attacks, then 1 skill, then 1 power, you can flee the combat. I'll take the Sapphire Key here. I'm also not going to fight the Nightmare because that just seems like an awful time. Alright, we'll leave that calendar to blow up the frontline enemy for me. Let's take as much block as we can get. Replicate 3 random relics, retain 3 cards this turn, gain an energy, heal 3 HP, and shuffle 3 inspiration into your draw pile, and shuffle 3 random cantrips into your draw pile. It's a lot. We'll do it. I mean, that's some thorns, though. Take a Locked Blood, happily. Don't want to double... Yeah, I do want to double analog here. Should I have done that earlier? Sure. Definitely. And... yeah, this should be the turn that we get our kills. Bispheric Guardian, and hello, Haste Tonic. Gain Haste. More Bank Replica. That's a way to get a lot of money. Cryptic Writings, yeah, will... and Caridian would be the best pickup for us. Nilri's Codex at the end of your turn, you may shuffle 1 of 3 random cards into your draw pile. I mean, that might get us powers, and those powers might be relevant. Stranger things have happened. Let's take a Locked Blood here. Start getting that into the deck. So I get to gain Artifact this turn, which prevents the Hex from the backline. Each card you've exhausted this combat. We actually exhaust a lot of cards. Oh, right, no, we've just prevented that from being added into our deck. Okay, so we need to let these Locked Anchors exhaust themselves if we actually want to get any value out of that previous card. I don't know if that's relevant to me, though. Okay. Prevented weakness there. Take another Locked Anchor. Those orbs are going to take up the same slots. Almost certainly. Yeah, they took out the same slots and somehow they cycled those out. Gave me another copy of them back, but those copies are not upgraded. Interesting. Definitely take Locked Thread here. We need Fragmentalize. Literally, just 1 copy of Fragmentalize and this whole deck works. Just give me Fragmentalize. Currently 1 relic. Only Moorbank could be copied by that. Let's take Viscous Goo, just a easy to play attack card. Hey! Hey, there's Fragmentalize. Deal 17 damage to all enemies for each relic. 36 income. You are kidding me. Right? Oh, thank heck. Whew. Good pick up on that locked anchor there. That was awful. Fragmentalize kills all enemies, and then take a so... Yeah, you know what? That's just some damage and also gets us a bunch of money. Nope, we don't weaken or stun any of these enemies. Okay. Murder the enemy, and I don't even get the vulnerability applied to myself. Remove targeted enemy's buff for 3 turns? For 5 turns. Interesting. That's really good for certain bosses. Locked blood out of there as quickly as possible. Just trying to heal up as much as I possibly can before we end this combat. And get as much HP as I possibly can out of this combat. Sweet! It's pretty good heal, and it's pretty good money that we even got there. Nice. Locked scales is obviously great. Loose brick, take a strike and store a card. How about no on that one? Yeah. Getting that upgraded so it's 5 of each effect is huge. Spring forward, get that extra draw first. I mean, 2 not bad pickups there. Still worried about how this boss fight's going to go for us. Get another locked calendar. Let's get that as well, actually. We don't want too many anchors up there, so... Yeah, I'm specifically not going to play one of them. None of those are great pickups for us there, though. Take a locked anchor for as much defense as I can get this turn. Yeah. I do like Mercury, and we'll even retain locked medicine here. Not going to be relevant in this combat, though. Now, the enemy in the backline is going to try and hit us with the triple debuff this turn. That is vulnerability, frailty, and weakness. We prevent all but frailty. We blow up the summons. That is a very powerful one right now, but I can't get the enemy not to attack me this turn. Actually, I think I'm just dead, right? I have no defense this hand. Split into a random slime. 5 slime to all enemies. 5 random letters. Heal 5 HP. This could save us. Depending on the slime. Might be a defensive slime. That could be really helpful. And if I attack the enemy, I heal for 3 HP. That literally keeps us alive for 1 turn. Oh, that's incredible. And the Leeching Slime is also going to give us 2 block. Lovely. Alright. 1 card, 1 strength, 1 card, 1 strength, 1 card, 3 HP. Now I can swap the enemy's intent here. It's just whether or not it's more powerful for me to just defend. It's not. Just going to gain a bunch of decks here. Seems like that might be relevant. Calendar blows up in 2 turns. That's actually really good for the backliner. Sorry, for the backliner. For me. In terms of wanting this enemy dead. Okay. So in 1 more turn, that will shatter. So playing those lock calendars isn't great for us here. Really looking for defense this turn, not finding much of it. So I can just kill a target, but then I'm dead, right? More defense. More defense. That'll do it. Whew! More defense. Retain the Maul Bank so that I can play it when relevant. Let's have all of my main enemies blow up. Playing these Lock Tornadoes is a bad idea just because it'll fill my entire hand with the tornadoes, right? Dead this turn, though, right? Yeah. This deck just had no damage. It could stall for a really long period of time, but it was relying on some source of damage that I just never ended up finding. I thought at the start of this fight, it might have been prudent to play the Doom Potion, but I thought, oh, if we get that long in the fight, we're already dead. Turns out, probably not. I probably had the ability to play that at the very start, so if we found 1 copy of Fragmentalize, that would have been incredible for us. Literally just 1 copy. But it is a rare card, so it's difficult to build around that. I should have considered other ways of dealing out damage. You know what? Let's have a quick look at the card library, because I suffer really badly in terms of being able to find the right one. The right card for applying my effect. I think Reap was a good pickup for us. So that when we slow the enemy, we have a bunch of damage on them. I think that a tempo pickup earlier so that we could pick up something like Allegro or Allegretto or Allegrando or Adagio or Moderato or Rallentando or Grave would have been really good. Yeah, it does really seem like Fragmentalize is where I want it to be. We have a lot more unknown cards, and those look like different unknown cards from different intents as well. That one we have seen, Running Away. Major debuff, apparently we haven't seen. Oh, hell yeah. I cannot wait to explore those. For the moment, though, my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Slay the Spire. I am really garbage at this character. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourself regardless, though, and hopefully we'll see you next time.